Have you ever wondered how much of your brain's potential you're actually using? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? The human brain, an organ so complex and powerful, it's often compared to the world's most advanced supercomputers. Yet, unlike our technological counterparts, we are still uncovering the vast capabilities of our own minds. Consider for a moment the extraordinary feats the human brain can accomplish. It orchestrates our every movement, enables us to interpret complex patterns, helps us form intricate social connections, and even allows us to contemplate our own existence. It's a marvel of nature, a testament to the power of evolution, and yet it's something we often take for granted. But what if we could tap into this power more effectively? What if we could harness our brain's potential to improve our cognitive function, enhance our memory, and boost our problem-solving skills? That's exactly what we're here to explore. We're embarking on a journey into the depths of the human mind, to discover how we can optimize our brain power and elevate our mental capabilities. We'll delve into the science behind cognitive function, discuss techniques for memory enhancement, explore strategies for effective problem solving, and even hear from experts in the fields of psychology and neuroscience. A word of caution though, this is not about becoming a superhuman or acquiring extraordinary powers. It's about understanding our brains, appreciating their potential, and using this knowledge to live more fulfilling lives. It's about learning to navigate the world with an agile mind, a strong memory, and a knack for solving problems. So, whether you're a student looking to ace your exams, a professional aiming to sharpen your strategic thinking, or simply someone curious about the workings of the human brain, this exploration is for you. So, let's dive into the fascinating world of the human brain and see how we can make the most of it. To understand how we can improve our cognitive function, we first need to understand what it is and how it works. Cognitive function is the umbrella term for the mental processes that allow us to carry out any task. It encompasses a range of abilities such as memory, attention, problem-solving, decision-making, and language skills. In the realm of neuroscience, cognitive function is seen as the interplay of numerous brain regions. The frontal lobes, for instance, are largely responsible for executive functions. These include planning, organizing, problem-solving, and attention. The temporal lobes, on the other hand, play a pivotal role in memory and language comprehension. The brain's ability to shape and reorganize itself in response to experience, known as neuroplasticity, is a key factor in cognitive function. This attribute allows the brain to learn from and adapt to new situations by forming new neural connections. We also need to mention neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers of the brain. These play a crucial role in cognitive function. For example, dopamine is linked to motivation and reward, while acetylcholine is associated with memory and learning. Now let's introduce Dr. Jane Doe, a renowned neuroscientist. She sums it up nicely. The brain is like an orchestra, with different sections playing together to produce the symphony of our cognitive function. Each part has a role, and the performance suffers if even one part is out of sync. But the beauty of the brain lies in its ability to adapt and learn, which gives us the potential to enhance our cognitive function. So, what's the takeaway? Cognitive function is not about being a genius or having an IQ off the charts. It's about the everyday tasks we perform, the decisions we make, and how efficiently and effectively we can process and respond to information. As we can see, cognitive function is a complex but crucial aspect of our brain's capabilities. To delve deeper into the topic of cognitive function, we have with us a renowned neuroscientist. Our expert guest today specializes in the intricate workings of the human brain and has dedicated their life to understanding the magic behind our cognitive abilities. So, let's dive right in. Doctor, could you briefly explain what cognitive function is and why it's so critical? Cognitive function refers to a range of high-level brain functions, including the ability to learn and remember information, organize, plan, and problem-solve, focus, maintain, and shift attention, understand and use language, accurately perceive the environment, and perform calculations. These functions are fundamental to our ability to interact with the world around us. Intriguing. Now, what can we do to improve our cognitive function? There are several ways to boost cognitive function. Regular physical exercise can increase brain volume and connectivity, improving memory and thinking skills. A healthy diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein can also support brain health. Furthermore, mental exercises like puzzles, reading, writing, and playing a musical instrument can strengthen neural connections. What about sleep, doctor? How does it affect our cognitive abilities? Sleep plays a vital role in cognitive function. During sleep, our brain works on consolidating memories and removing toxins that build up during waking hours. Poor sleep or lack of sleep can impair memory, attention, and problem-solving skills. Thank you for that comprehensive answer. Lastly, is there any advice you'd like to share with our viewers on maintaining good cognitive health? Absolutely, maintain a balanced lifestyle that includes regular exercise, a healthy diet, adequate sleep, and mental stimulation. Avoid smoking and excessive alcohol. Regular checkups to monitor blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar levels are also important, as these conditions can affect cognitive function. That was enlightening. Now let's look at some practical ways to enhance our cognitive function. Memory, a vital component of cognitive function, can be improved with certain techniques. Let's begin with the method of loci, an ancient strategy used by Greek orators to remember speeches. This technique involves associating the information you want to remember with specific physical locations. By mentally walking through these locations, you can recall the information with ease. This method utilizes spatial memory, a particularly strong form of memory, to enhance recall. Next, we have the chunking technique. This involves breaking down complex information into smaller, manageable units or chunks. It's much easier for our brains to remember 7 individual chunks of information compared to 70 individual pieces. This technique reduces cognitive load and allows for easier recall. Then there's the spaced repetition method. This technique involves reviewing information at increasing intervals over time. By doing so, you're essentially training your brain to remember the information over a longer period. Many language learners swear by this method for vocabulary retention. Another effective approach is the use of mnemonic devices. These are memory aids that involve associating complex information with simpler, easily remembered bits of information. A classic example is the acronym HOMES to remember the Great Lakes of North America: Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, and Superior. Lastly, let's talk about the power of sleep. Numerous studies have shown that quality sleep plays a critical role in memory consolidation. During sleep, our brains process and store the information we have learned during the day. So ensure you're getting enough Z's for optimal memory function. And let's not forget that regular physical exercise, a balanced diet, and staying mentally active also contribute to better memory. It's not just about using techniques, but also about maintaining a healthy lifestyle. In conclusion, memory enhancement isn't about overnight success. It's about consistent practice and incorporating these techniques into your daily routine. Our brains, much like muscles, need regular exercise to stay sharp. So, start practicing these techniques and observe how your memory improves over time. With these techniques, you can start improving your memory today. Problem solving is another key aspect of cognitive function. So, how can we enhance our problem-solving skills? Let's dive into it. Firstly, there's the strategy of breaking down complex problems into smaller, more manageable parts. This is often referred to as decomposition. The beauty of decomposition lies in its simplicity. By tackling each small part of a problem, the solution to the larger issue often becomes clear. It's like solving a jigsaw puzzle. Piece by piece, the whole picture begins to take shape. Next, there's the hypothetical deductive method. This involves forming hypotheses about the problem and then logically deducing the implications of these hypotheses. If the deductions prove to be true, then the hypothesis is likely correct. Essentially, it's about making educated guesses and then testing them. Thirdly, the trial and error method is also a classic problem-solving strategy. As the name suggests, this involves trying different solutions until you find one that works. This method might sound time-consuming, but in many cases, it's the only way to find a solution. Remember, every failed attempt is a step closer to success. Now let's talk about brainstorming. This strategy is all about generating as many ideas as possible, without worrying about their feasibility or relevance. The aim is to encourage creative thinking and to spark connections that might not be immediately obvious. Brainstorming can be particularly effective when you're stuck in a rut or facing a problem that seems intractable. Lastly, there's the reverse engineering strategy. This involves starting with the desired result and working backwards to identify the steps needed to achieve it. It's like retracing your steps when you've lost something. By working in reverse, you can often uncover new perspectives and solutions. We've covered a handful of strategies here, but remember, the best problem solvers are those who can adapt and use a combination of these methods as the situation demands. Armed with these strategies, you're ready to tackle any problem that comes your way. Joining us now is a psychologist who will share some insights into problem-solving and cognitive function. It's a pleasure to have you with us, Doctor. As a psychologist, how would you describe the relationship between problem-solving and cognitive function? Well, problem-solving is a crucial aspect of cognitive function. It encompasses a variety of mental processes, including perception, memory, attention, and decision-making. When we solve problems, we're essentially employing and testing these cognitive functions, which in turn helps to sharpen them. Fascinating. And what can we do to improve our problem-solving skills? There's no one-size-fits-all answer to this, as it largely depends on the individual. However, some general strategies include practicing critical thinking, engaging in activities that challenge the brain, and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. It's also important to keep an open mind and be willing to learn from mistakes. That's very insightful. Could you elaborate on how these brain-challenging activities work? Certainly. Activities such as puzzles, games, learning a new language or skill, or even playing a musical instrument can stimulate different areas of the brain. This not only helps to improve cognitive functions but also contributes to mental agility and flexibility. And what about the role of a healthy lifestyle? A healthy lifestyle plays a significant role in cognitive function. Regular physical exercise, a balanced diet, adequate sleep, and stress management all contribute to better brain health. It's also beneficial to stay socially active and engage in stimulating conversations. That's a wealth of information, Doctor. Lastly, could you touch upon the role of mistakes in improving problem-solving skills? Absolutely, mistakes are not setbacks. Instead, they're valuable learning opportunities. When we make a mistake, it prompts us to reassess our approach, which can lead to better problem-solving strategies in the future. The insights provided by our experts certainly shed light on the intricate relationship between problem-solving and cognitive function. Finally, let's explore some exercises that can help keep your brain sharp and your cognitive function at its peak. Firstly, we have mental stimulation activities. These are tasks that challenge your brain and could be as simple as doing puzzles, reading, writing, or even playing a musical instrument. These activities stimulate new connections between nerve cells and may even help the brain generate new cells, developing neurological plasticity and building up a functional reserve that provides a hedge against future cell loss. Next is physical exercise. Yes, you heard it right. Regular physical exercise benefits your brain as well as your body. Exercise increases oxygen to your brain and reduces the risk for disorders that lead to memory loss, such as diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Exercise also enhances the effects of helpful brain chemicals and reduces stress hormones. Let's not forget about the importance of eating a brain-healthy diet. Consuming a diet that includes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and omega-3 fatty acids can contribute to good brain health. Foods rich in antioxidants can support brain health too. Just like the rest of your body, your brain needs a balanced, nutritious diet to perform at its best. Another vital exercise is adequate sleep. Sleep is essential for memory consolidation, and lack of proper sleep can affect the brain's functionality drastically, so ensure you're getting enough quality sleep each night. Last but not least, stress management. Chronic stress can damage the brain. Try stress-reducing activities like yoga, meditation, or deep breathing exercises. These activities not only keep your brain calm but also enhance its capacity to handle stress, making it stronger over time. Incorporate these exercises into your daily routine, and you'll be doing your brain a great favor. You'll notice improvements in your cognitive abilities, memory, and overall brain function. Remember, your brain is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. So, there you have it, a comprehensive guide to boosting your brain power and improving your problem-solving skills. We've delved into the untapped power of the mind, the science that underpins cognitive function, and gained invaluable insights from both a neuroscientist and a psychologist. We've armed you with practical techniques to enhance your memory and effective strategies to solve problems. Moreover, we've shared exercises that can help keep your brain sharp and vibrant. It's now up to you to start implementing these tips and tricks in your daily life. Remember, consistency is the key. The more you practice, the better you get. And don't forget, the brain, like any other muscle, needs regular exercise to stay fit and healthy. Thank you for joining us on this journey to unlocking your brain's full potential. Until next time, keep exercising that brain.